incoming! One down! That's the last of them. That's a lot of purple.
You're back, I see.
I think it's more of a one.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet? Well, at the moment, I can't do a whole lot with this, so
Really now? I consider myself more of a watch canid.
there's something else you need to know? The tower processing console is completely fried. The mechanical...
Back again, eh? Let me know if there's any... Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
This is why you should only ever carry one set of clothes.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings. Product experimentation without an R&D license is even more severe than damage to company property. Wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm making black market mixed drinks. Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automax only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards. Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards, but with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help. Well, it could, but not if I'm given proper supervision. Everyone has to learn somehow, right? I guess I'm not sure what more to say. I suppose I just hope you'll make the right decision. If not for me, then for the rest of the Rizzo's workers.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet? All right, let's hear the details. A drink? I ain't ever heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them? Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos? Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually, but if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself. Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in Hive Control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchard.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug.
What the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal. But at this point, I just...
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job. Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards. What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange. She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Use your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting in the orchards for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
The brochure never mentioned any.
Damn, look.
Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Wow! I haven't felt this great in ages. I wonder what happened.
You, hear about the murder?
Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveal approximating proxim. Searching slug it. Most corporation slug already.
Stop!
Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out.
Greetings, attractive patron. Please allow me to improve your Error. This unit is incapable of... This unit is incapable of abandoning its post. This view of the lobby... Wait.
Oh, I see what you did in there. Huh. That's some clever work.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Thank you for your patronage. Initializing digital handshake in 3, 2, 1. Digital handshake complete. Greetings, esteemed Liberator. This unit has gained a newfound perspective.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Okay, keep him quiet.
I was a few minutes late with...
Nicely done.
Why, hello there. Goodness. Oh, now that our... Oh, yes. Unfortunately not. I was in the... For what it's... But I'm... Well, not... Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want tossball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be anarchy. Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things. That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasion... Well...
Can't imagine what it must be like, living down here like sprats in a wall.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I'm trapped. In room A3. Please. Someone come help me. I'm feeling weak. Please, just open the door. I'm not...
Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door. Apologies, Inspector. This unit has not been programmed with a histrionics module. Dramatic effects are currently disabled. Histrionics mode temporarily activated. Now simulating dramatic effect. Look out, Inspector. This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length. Unauthorized modifications are afoot. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead. Per additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma. That is correct. Evan was not killed by Iridanium gigaseus. However, Iridanium gigaseus do appear to be responsible for the early decomposition of this body's surface tissue. Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground. Respiratory analysis concludes Evan was not intoxicated at time of death. There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector. Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records blood is the result of an altercation. If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the pilot house checkpoint.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Sure. He in trouble or something?
Is this a joke? You're telling me Evan's dead and that's your concern? What is wrong with you? I know he got drunk on the job, and I took him back to the hotel to sleep it off. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine. non-slug. Shh. You're kidding! Evan's dead? We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was sloshed when I got there. Figured he got into the cargo or something, you know? He wasn't gonna be any help, so I figured he could sleep it off in one of the employee rooms under the hotel. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine. Why? Well, shit. You really are an inspector, aren't you? I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too. I never meant to hurt him. What he did was, well, he scared me half to death. But we've been friends for years. I only wanted to get him off me. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone. So, if you still think I killed Evan O'Connell, Evan was a friend. I don't know what killed him. Now get out of my face. I'm on duty. I told you to get out of my face. I told you.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay. No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas.
Not having any effect on you. I'll see.
Inspect. Nah, I
only manage operations around the hotel. Cedric, I don't envy him. The only thing worse than... You mean I can hold a rifle and walk without falling? Yeah, I'm different from most slug employees. I feel like our relationship would be more copacetic. Oh, good. And here I was thinking that today was going along too. I might have used to work for Auntie Cleo. Might have been security manager of a small pharmaceutical lab. After workplace spat number 175, I decided to defect. Defection isn't taken lightly. Can't go back, so now I'm slug for life. Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened? Well, shit. I'm listening. That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in. Congratulations, Inspector! Thanks for chasing evidence. A new day, a new pain in my ass. As much as... Did I hear something? Maybe. I just wanted to make you smile. I want to be your friend.
Non-slut. Sure. You're kidding. Can... I know he got drunk on... Left him on one of the... No! Well, shit. I walked Evan to A2, like I said. One... I never meant to hurt him. I got... What do you... Law, this is making less and less sense. I didn't actually see him drink, if that's what you're asking. Just seemed like the logic... Real energetic, but also totally out of it. He was grinning like a fool the whole time, even when he attacked me. I can't help you there. Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit. Anytime. Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked... Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's all... I don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm still here. I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being... You know... Scared folks won't believe me. I'm not much for math, so I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking. So, What happened? If you... Evan was a friend. Now get out of my face. I'm on duty.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Inspect. Not. Situations. I feel like our relation. Oh, good. I might have used to work for anti. Defection is. Shit. No shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for. Damn. That's unusual. Noted. Just as I will note what you found in my report, which I intend to file, and then thanks for chasing Evan down and saving me some legwork. Of course, now I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. A new day, a new pain in my ass. As much as I'd love to chat, I've got things to do.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. You have my attention. That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was... We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen was... Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. If there's anything else you'd... Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing... That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission. A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with. Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now. Inspector.
The misguided individual rifling through Ruth's belongings seems oblivious to our presence, Captain.
Oh, sweet gibbering law! Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like. Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka. I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise. And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, The Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter. You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise. What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear. Sorry. Whoa. He's up. Huh? You found... I clicked the pot.
We're gonna make a few towels. They won't notice.
Aha! Oh.
With Halcyon,